Well, we do. We don't call it that. That's some lingo from some other states. But ours is called a habitual felon or habitual misdemeanor type situation, but it does depend upon your criminal record, and it's a strange part of the law because it's a status. It's not something that you did. You commit the crime, and then they add on an allegation that you have been convicted before enough times that you are what's called an habitual offender, and the jury actually, in a separate trial after you're found guilty or not guilty, or after you're found guilty, then considers that, which is really a formality. It's just a matter of looking at documents, and then you get sentenced. So it's really a strange animal as far as legal technicalities go. But as a practical matter, what it means is that in North Carolina, if you've been convicted of 3 felonies before you get sentenced on a 4th one, then when you're sentenced for the 4th one, you can be sentenced as an habitual felon, and it severely raises the punishment depending on what crime you're convicted of. It raises up substantially. And we also have, this is unusual, but we actually have a misdemeanor habitual act that'll raise it up to a felony, and that's applicable to misdemeanor assaults. So if you've committed 2 or more assaults and been convicted of 2 or more assaults in North Carolina within 15 years, so it's a really broad range, but if you get your 3rd assault that causes injury, that's one of the things. The 3rd one, if it causes injury, then your misdemeanor assault will be elevated to a felony. You'll be punished as a felon if you get convicted.
Interesting. Okay. So the long and short is North Carolina does have 3 strikes law, but it's different than what other states have, and it's not called a 3 strikes
it's very,
law.
very fact specific,
Yeah.
but it means the same thing. It means that if you've been convicted before enough times, then the punishment for what you do is going to be much worse than it would be otherwise.
Got it. All right. Well, it was very helpful. Thank you very much.